Welcome to this glorious part of South Devon. We're on South Milton Beach, quite an interesting area to study geology. We're actually going to be looking at some fairly recent geology, just the last few thousand years, going a little bit further to maybe up to 10,000 and then up to about 500,000 years, and then going to look at some really ancient rocks in this part of the world, and they will be about 400 million years old. Geology is a capital science to begin with. All it takes is a little reading, a little thinking and a little hammering. And the reason that the geologist carries a hammer is usually because he wants to look at a fresh surface of rock. If you're working in soft sediments, the geologist will occasionally use a spade. We're actually working on the coast here, and I was hoping that we might actually get to see something at very low water which we might be able to dig for. The geologist really needs a compass, which is essential for doing any sort of field work. This is a standard sighting compass. You can see the mirror in here for taking bearings, but this is actually a compass clinometer. You can see an indicator in there, and if you actually move it, the indicator will move, which if you place this edge along the rock, you will actually get the dip of the rock. Another absolutely essential piece of equipment for the geologist is a hand lens. It's essential for looking at sand grains or for grains of rock. And the way to actually use it is you actually put the hand lens up to the eye and then bring the specimen up to the lens. This isn't an essential piece of equipment, but it's a very useful one. These were produced some years ago and laminated, and basically it shows the size of the grains of mainly in the sand range, the angularity of the grains and the degree of sorting. A useful tool and one that I always take out with me. I've used this thousands of times.